Hello, my lovely friends and family. Thank you so much for tuning in again today, and thank you so much for your support, for everything you've done to make this channel go far and wide. Thank you so much, my people. We do love and appreciate you. God bless you. Yes, my people, this is Speak Network. We're here to bring you all the latest news, authentic and most reliable news that you can ever get around the globe and within the hour, mostly political in Nigeria. We want you to be abreast of everything that is happening in Nigeria in each of the states. So as they happen, we cover them and get them across to yourself. Just in case you haven't joined the family as well, what are you waiting for, my people? Just join the family, hit on the like button, press the subscribe button as well, so you can actually join the family. That's the most easiest way to join the family. Just hit on the subscribe button and also the notification bell that's on there so you can get the news as soon as we upload them. Yes, my people, we do love and appreciate you for making us number one and for making this channel go viral. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Yes, we've got a latest one this evening, and it is coming from the presidency. Yes, fresh tension in presidency. Service chiefs, ministers panic as Magu falls after Oshiomhole. So yes, we all know what is causing this reform, because there is someone that is trying to reorganize the Buhari's administration, and he was just appointed a few months ago, and is the person of Mr. Gambari. This guy is a technocrat, so he's actually shifting things around the presidency. And the first person that went on, it was Mr. Oshiomhole Adams, and now Magu has fallen after Oshiomhole again. The news went around yesterday about Magu's saga, So my people, it is happening in the presidency. A lot of panic, everywhere within the presidency, because a reform is coming to the presidency. Yes, we do want that, to be honest. We want a reform in Buhari's presidency, because it has been a very quiet one since, and people have been screaming and complaining, with the deaths, killing, bandits, everything happening in Nigeria, and the presidency are not really active, to the best of our knowledge. Right now, the chief of staff, after the demise of Mr. Abba Kyari. Now, the new chief of staff is trying to move things around. He's trying to shift things in the presidency, and a whole lot of people, a whole lot of political appointments are going to go down. So that is what we've got today. I will just go into the news straight away and just report what we have got right here. Fresh tension in presidency. Service chiefs, ministers panic as Magu falls after Oshiomhole. There are emerging indications of palpable fear engulfing some principal officers in the presidency and several political appointees as the new chief of staff to President Muhammadu Buhari, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, deepens reform to reset the Buhari's administration. National Daily had at the initial stage of Gambari's appointment as chief of staff to the president reported of emerging fear in the presidency over potential reorganization of the government by the emergent chief of staff, wherein some political appointees may be fired. The chief of staff, who came on board after the death of Abba Kyari, had begun his latent reform with relative reorganization in the presidency, restoring the role of the National Security Advisor, Babagana Monguno, which was hitherto usurped by the late Chief of Staff, Abba Kyari. Professor Gambari restored the reporting line of the service chiefs through the NSA to President Buhari. This was previously taken over the late Kyari, who through the media aides to the president made broadcasts of activities in the presidency. The post-Kyari meetings of the service chiefs with President Muhammadu Buhari were coordinated and later disclosed to the public by Monguno. Moreover, the removal of the All Progressive Congress APC National Chairman Adams Oshiomhole After obvious abuse of power and arbitrary use of the party's structures to fight personal politics battles demonstrated that President Muhammadu Buhari is beginning to receive wise advice in the presidency. There was no room for stalemates in the past. Then, the acting chairman of the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, whose confirmation was rejected by the 8th Senate based on corruption indictment by the Department of Security Service, DSS. Reports fell to allegations of corruption partly raised by the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami. Magu is still undergoing interrogations on the various corruption allegations hanging on his neck. Meanwhile, he has been suspended from office. Professor Gambari brought in professional civil service culture into the presidency since his appointment and has been working assiduously to reset the Buhari's administration and reorganize the federal government for optimum performance. Sources from the presidency on the condition of anonymity reveal that more political appointees may fall in subsequent searchlight. There was the insinuation that some political actors allegedly induced their appointments using money to lobby their ways for ministerial appointments into the federal cabinet. Some were alleged to have made extra monetary inducement for specific portfolios. These, among others, alleged malpractices were disclosed to be looked into in the latent reform to sanitize and redirect the Buhari's administration. The service chiefs, whom most Nigerians over time demanded their retirement for the failure to contain the rising insecurity in the country, may be under strict review. According to a presidency source, our source further revealed that the leaked memo of the NSA Monguno to President Muhammadu Buhari in 2019 before the death of Abba Kyari is being studied towards reviewing the activities of the different arms of the Nigerian military. The outcome of the process remains uncertain. It was said that while some may survive the review, some may not. There were indications that there are no limits to which the ongoing reform through the presidency can go. So my people, that's the news reaching us. That is what is happening in the presidency. You know, a lot of shaking in the presidency. You know, and a lot of people at this point in time, you know, their appointments are actually shaking. You know, with the going down of Mr. Adams Oshiomhole, Magu, you know, Ibrahim Magu has fallen victim again. He's been suspended. We know what happens from suspension. You know, and a lot of people, a lot of appointees, you know, Nigerians has been clamoring about the retirement or the sack of the service chiefs based on the level of insecurity and insurgency in the country. But the man in question still decides to keep the chief of staff, the service chiefs. So, there is a big reform going on now in the presidency, you know, and, you know, this reform might also affect a whole lot of appointments, you know, the chief of staff and the service chiefs and a whole lot of people, you know, in the federal cabinet, you know, they can be affected by the latent reform that Mr. Gambari is performing at the minute. We all know this is the reason why in these sort of positions, mostly the chief of staff to the president, you have to get a technocrat, you know. So he has brought his civil servant nature into professional civil servant nature into the presidency. And, you know, it's a good thing, you know, because the rate at which people are dying in Nigeria, the rate of insecurity in the country is just alarming, you know. So, you know, our service chief, we've always talked about them, you know, but nobody has said anything. The presidency hasn't reacted regarding these guys. But yes, Gambari is putting things in perspective, you know, and he's trying to make sure that the presidency has a good room to function, you know, because this appointments, these people, if they are not ready, the presidency can really not do much. So Gambari is putting in a new reform to make sure that the presidency is active and performing its role that it's meant for. So my people, that's the news reaching us. We want you to have your say in this saga, in this whole reform that is going on. Please do put your comments in the comment section and also like and share this video. Please do give us a thumbs up as well to let us know that you actually appreciate us getting this video across to yourself. Thank you so much, my lovely people. Until I come your way again, you take care and God bless you. Bye-bye.